The reason why you can create wealth is because you have felt the pain of that loan you have. That is exactly the reason. The reason why you can run a great business is because maybe you worked in a place where you saw, maybe here I'm not thriving. That's exactly the reason you can run a great business. The reason why you can invest in property is because you've been conned out of your first deal of property. The reason why we can do what Beth did and restructure your expenses is because you have also felt the pain, and you're here because you have felt some sort of pain. Anybody here because they've never felt some sort of pain and they were just curious as what's up with this topic, yeah? Everybody financially here and in other areas of life, you felt some sort of pain. The pain is the catalyst for being bold. The mistake we make when we are facing challenges is we say, because I have a challenge, I will give up. I will do nothing. Because I have a challenge, in fact, I'll go and speak to people who are feeling as sorry for themselves as I am feeling for myself. So let us all sit together at lunchtime and gossip about the boss. You understand? Yeah? You have gone through whatever you have gone through up to now for a reason. And I think that it's a waste not to see the reason and what you can actually turn it into. So some people are very good and they've convinced themselves they're doing very well because they're doing whatever is within their ability. There's this word we use when we talk about income, and we are very proud of it, especially if you're salaried. The banks like you because you earn a what income? What do they call it? Constant income. Regular income. See the way they say that? They ask you before they give you a loan, do you earn a regular income? This is what I've learned in life, yeah? If you earn a regular income, just always understand that is the income you are currently earning based on your regular habits, your regular ideas, your regular conversations, and your regular effort. So we are here to ask you, and this is what we challenge people in the Centonomy class. Why are we here? Are you here to do regular? Hi God, thank you for this life you gave me. I did regular. What is he going to tell you? Do you think he'll be like, welcome, I'm so proud of you, good and faithful servant? We are not here to do regular. So I think the challenge is every day asking, and sometimes we've done irregular, then we get comfortable. What is the irregular that I'm supposed to do? What are the irregular actions? Is it in that meeting at work? Let me put up my hand for a project that has nothing to do with my job description. Is this, you're going to hear more about, I think, investments later from somebody else, but is it making that other kind of investment, yeah? I know my family has run this business one way all these years. Is the irregular thing going and sitting in a class to learn different ways, or even in another country, different ways of doing things? So you need to stop taking comfort in being said regular. Does anybody want to be known as a regular person? No. And you are not regular. You know how I know that? Because you have a different thumbprint from anybody else in the world. That means you are supposed to do some things that are not regular. And it's our job to start finding out and start discovering it. You will feel scared. The feelings will be there, but emotions are not the truth. Just because you feel scared doesn't mean you don't do it. Of course, like we teach in class, you'll have done your analysis, you'll have understood the risks that you're taking, but just because you feel scared is not a reason not to do things. When you have that goal that you have set, is it important to you? Understand, going for it, being bold will come at a cost. There's nothing for free here. There's a price to be paid for your dream. There's a price to be paid for your goal. There's a price to be paid if you want to take a solo trip every year. And I so related with Beth because I love doing that as well. Yeah. There's a price to be paid if you want a new house, a new car, a different life. If you want to travel, a new job, start a business. There's a price to be paid. And when you are focused on a goal, you will find that you don't have, if you are committed to it, you don't have energy for some of the other things that distract us. What are some of those other things? Today, as I was coming, we were in traffic, and I found myself starting to get upset about the traffic. Let me just give you an example of how we waste energy, yeah? I started getting upset, looking at the clock, wishing I had taken a different route, things that I can't change, by the way, because I'm in traffic. Then I thought to myself, why am I getting upset about traffic? I chose the route. I'm in it. See, I can spend my time, even listening to a good piece of music or something, but not wasting time beating myself down about being in traffic at that point. How much time do we waste on things like that? That are not related to those things that you want to achieve. A very strong way that this shows up in our lives is other people. Correct? We care. We want to be bold, but we care way too much about what other people think. As we've gone through the class, it has showed up in various ways, yeah? People want to have the latest and the latest phone, the latest car, the latest what. There's nothing wrong with all those things. And in Centeno, we tell you, by the way, if you don't buy your dream car, go for it, yeah? But we will check your motives for the car. Are you buying it so that other people see you? Then what will happen? You'll buy the car, they'll see you, they'll give you attention. We think it's respect, but it is attention. For a month, and then after a month, someone else has bought. Yeah, the watchman has taken you back to your old parking. Yeah? Then you're still left, that is what gave me respect. I need to get it back. So start understanding, is it me? Am I doing these things for me or my family and because I really want? Or am I doing these things because of trying to influence how others see me? Yeah, and this is a debate we have when we're doing Centonomy 101. We really debate about this. But it's not just in things. It's about, I want to invest in this. I want to buy land. I want to start a business. But what do other people think? What will they think? If I leave my job, what will they think? If I do that, what will they think? So I think you've got to sit and ask yourself. And we make people do an exercise in class where we take you 90 years, plus 90 years. At that point, what will you want to have done with your life? Will you still be okay saying, I didn't do it because I was scared about what other people think? And of course, we also understand other people also includes our loved ones. Sometimes it's our husband and our wife, yeah? And we have a bonus class we run on money and relationships for that reason. And even when I started Centonomy, my parents couldn't understand what this was all about. My husband wanted to get me a job like tomorrow, yeah? So what I've learned with loved ones, you will treat them gently, yes, but when you know, and God has put it in your heart for you to go for something, that sometimes is between you and God. And if He has put purpose to that for you, they will catch up. Imagine, this is what I've learned, they will catch up. As long as it's not being done with a bad motive. So go and ask yourself, what is stopping me? You've set that goal today. What is stopping me? And list all those things down. Some of them you will find out in your head alone. By then you may be thinking, oh, I won't get support from my family, but have you actually ever asked for their support? Or I won't get this raise, have you ever asked? Yeah? I won't be able to get help in this, have you ever asked? Yeah, because for a lot of things, half of the things that we stop ourselves with, it's our head, not even half, like 80%. It's us and that conversation going on in our heads. You can't do it alone. Yeah. So as much as I'm saying, yes, that goal will be yours, etc., nobody has ever created wealth in solitude. Yeah. It's always, there's a team, and you can call this team a tribe, you can call it support, you can call it whatever you want, but there's always a team of people who will help you. You are usually given dreams and ambitions that ensure you cannot do it alone. Because we were meant to work together, we're meant to work with other people. You pursuing your dream enables other people to pursue their dream. Yeah? So sometimes we want to achieve something, but because we can't do it alone, and unfortunately sometimes the media really make a big deal of individualism. When they talk about Richard Branson, they don't talk about anybody else, but do you think he ever did it alone? No. We are very, very harsh. If someone took out, even just on a day like today, what do you tell yourself about yourself? I am not good enough. I am too this, I am too that, I am too this. So someone, opportunity is coming at you. Remember I talked in the beginning about scarcity versus abundance. You cannot see abundance if you don't see yourself abundantly. Yeah, and it's not about I'll see myself abundantly when I have 10 million shillings. No, like Douglas, yeah? You've got to start seeing the good in yourself. And it's very funny, if I tell you now, if we had the time and I told you, please tell someone else a very bad story about something you did. How many things can you come up with almost instantly? Many. And then I tell you, tell that same person something, wow, like I am there. Yani, I'm God's favorite person on this earth. Look at what I did. How many things will you come up with instantly? It will take you longer. But those stories do exist about you. But we carry the baggage, and sometimes it's something you even did when you were 10 years old that you're still carrying with you. Yeah? We carry the baggage and it starts to become our identity. Yet we forget all the good. Yeah? And you can see that reiterated in so many things. You can see it in the media.